Shalom and good day all. This is Tehillim29 with Tevya Smolkas.
Hello.
My Rainbow Press and Comics birthday stream. Well, it's not the official birthday in relation to, say, the Rainbow Press and Comics, but more so in relation to my own personal birthday.
Hey, with it, man.
So I wanted to enjoy this with some friends that I've actually met through YouTube.
Yep.
And on top of that, I'm also on the slow road to 150 subs. I'd really like to reach that before the end of the year. And first things first, I want to get out of the way. A big thanks to King of Inferno, who is actually here quite early.
Okay, I got a message.
And he came back twice, and we got to have a bit of a talking text. And he's someone else who I know from the Mangaverse or MangaTube side of things. But he also enjoys some comics. Staff Pen, good to see ya. I hope you're doing well. And thank you.
Mm-hmm. Hey, birthday, mate.
Well, I was thinking keeping today a bit of a free range day. Yeah, we can talk comics, we can talk manga, we can talk anime, we can talk DC, what's happening there.
Yep.
Even what's happening in the manga world.
Yep. Well, there's wonderful news that came out there this week.
Yeah. Oh, what's this? I remember Tehillim from the Bounding the Comic stream. Yes, that is actually one stream I do like to drop over into when John Trent normally runs it, but this week he wasn't actually in the stream because he was taking care of something family related, and I hope he is enjoying every bit of time with his family whilst he's presently away. But you know what? The person who was running it was actually doing a really good job.
Nice.
And how have you been going, Tevye?
I've been doing good. I did the review of Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory. It's on my channel, and yeah, what they say, my equity on the game went at a high end. Oh, it was so boring with title about the little crap. But despite that, the story was more interesting than most, and I am so confused on Kingdom Hearts and more that. It picked out the Kingdom Hearts 3, but honestly, you're not missing much. The music's great always, but you're not missing much with that title. By the way, I found the article.
Oh, okay. So you've got an article to share with us?
Yep.
Okay, when you're ready.
Here it is.
All right. Talking on the DC Future State Wonder Woman. Okay, I might just fix something up here with the banner. There we go. All right. And this is talking about what's her name again?
You go up 4.
That's it.
Yeah, here it is.
I want to bring up an interesting point which Comic Boom mentioned in regards to the Wonder Woman property. And even though he's not actually in this live stream, it would actually be nice to have him back in the live stream. But
yeah, so I going on
TV whatever that works out for him.
TV series.
Yeah, he mentioned that for him to sort of like begin to make a move on, say, doing this new Wonder Woman TV series, they should at least work on correcting the property of what's presently happening in Wonder Woman. And I think that's a brilliant point. That is a fantastic point, and I totally agree with it. Because he's brought up some stories in Wonder Woman that just don't gel very well.
Mm-hmm.
Thing is, I'd like to get into the Wonder Woman trade paperbacks. I've brought, I think, at least 2 volumes, but that was of the Rebirth.
Yeah.
That's as far as I've gotten. But looking at how the story's gone sort of like further on in the series, is sort of like, where are the storytellers taking this?
Good question. Yeah, but see, once you find you're looking, if not, what is it? Oh, I'm messing the website yet. My apologies. I'll probably check it out. Tim?
Yep, I've already checked it out, so I'll probably find some time later on just to do a thorough look and research. But his YouTube channel is pretty good by what I've seen there.
Nice. I'll probably check that out as well.
So definitely a free shout out there.
Yep.
Well, that's one thing I want to do with Rainbow Press and Comics itself. The whole idea of Rainbow Press and Comics is to actually, in a way, mainly the key website is to help promote other creators. Not just myself, even though a majority of the reviews there are done by myself, but that's neither here or there. It does take time, does take effort, and if anyone would be interested, just send me a DM through Twitter. I'll let you know how you can join up and, well, basically share your wares.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll also invite you to my Discord.
Nice.
To which Tevya is already a part of.
Yep.
Now, what was it? There was a...
That bundle came out this week. I know that.
Yes.
Which I am so confused going to see. Like, I love that one. That one is fun, but my god, it's starting to get way, way too confusing. Like, it's at the Omnibus now, and what? I'm lost.
I know. Why can't they just work with the multiverses that they already have? Stop bringing in this sort of like nonsense of the Omniverse, right? If you're going to do this, you really need to take your time with it.
Yeah.
And in order to sort of like rush it on the reader, because you're going to have new readers come in, and once they hear about this Omniverse, some are actually going to be turned away from it. They might think, what? So DC Comics is going to be more of a mess now than what they already are, by what I've been told by other fellow DC readers. Yeah, walk away, walk out the door.
Yeah, it's my more DC.
I wouldn't blame them. Personally, I wouldn't blame them. And even though I'd like to see DC Comics actually get more readers, interesting conversation came up this week, especially on Twitter, on the topic of, well, one of our favorite things. The Super Sons.
Fantastic.
Alright, so hopefully it won't be too long. Here he comes. Ooh. What's he got there? Alright, what did you end up getting there?
Yep. Well, speaking of Super Sons, that remind me. Well, I haven't met him before. I think Damon went out there very well at the Teen Titans, the team that book ended. And oh boy, what ended that book like? all even over nothing, because They didn't find Damon Wayne. It was all a waste of time, and it ended with the group finally showing up.
Ah,
With
yes,
no
you're
showing up.
you're talking about the latest version of Teen Titans.
Yeah, the final issue of the entire
Yeah.
series.
Oh, that's a mess, but that issue should be turning up for me today in the mail. So I'm going to have fun with that. I stopped following the series, or I stopped reviewing the series sort of like after, what was it? 40, no, it was a bit before that. So probably 22, 23.
Yeah,
As soon
I
as
forget. I think I have an issue. I don't remember.
I really enjoyed the series with Benjamin Percy.
Same.
I think what he did was a far more superior run than what Glass and Thompson
Glad.
did.
Yeah, glad on they fucked it up because what the fuck have you done? You remember that more Suicide Squad ripoffs? It failed miserably.
Yeah.
No one liked it. Everyone hated it and went to shit.
Right. There were things that helped make Damien's character, and if it's one thing with the Super Sons, if anyone is a manga fan,
Yep.
I would recommend this even for you.
Yeah, or a anime fan.
Yeah. I would recommend this series even for you to pick up.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
One of the artists that also worked on
Super Sons.
Superman,
Yep.
and also Super Sons, also enjoys anime and manga, and his name is Jorge Jimenez.
Yep. Which I just showed you a screen showing it.
Yep. One of the latest things that came out in relation to the Super Sons, just this week actually, and I also got my copy of it through my LCS, which should be turning up today. Woohoo! The Super Sons Expanded Edition. Which
the Omnibus. Expand Omnibus, right?
The Expanded Omnibus Edition. So it's got, I think it's 12 more issues or 10 more issues.
Yeah, it contains the Super Sons.
Of the Adventures of the Super Sons.
Yep.
Run that was done by Peter J. Tomasi, and absolutely incredible. I did hear a rumor though. I do need to get confirmation on it though, that they are going to bring out a Superman omnibus, which is connected to, of course, Rebirth. And in that omnibus, it is also going to include the Super Sons.
What?
Oh yes, and I'd probably put my money towards that.
Yeah.
But I'll wait until DC Comics has officially released it, or released information on it.
Yeah. It kind of November 24th, 2020 at the Omnibus Heart Expanded Edition. It contains basically all the Superman issue, Teen Titans issue, Super Son issue 1 through 16, Holiday Special, the annual Dynamite Special, and the Event Super issue 1 through 12.
Yep.
When it comes out November 24th. So before Hanukkah, before Christmas.
Yep. So I'm really rapt to expect that in the mail today. I was almost thinking of giving away my older Super Sons Omnibus, but then I thought, no, there might be some monetary value in that.
Yeah.
Or might be a little bit of value, not just sentimental value, but also be worth something a little bit in the future. Doesn't mean it will, doesn't mean it won't, but it's just something that's enjoyable. Like basically having how the next one brought out the additional titles that it needed.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, you seen any movies recently?
Last movie I saw with Golem for for Halloween season, and that's about it. For recent movies, not so much. Yeah, I got nothing. I did get this though. Yeah.
Ooh, oh yes, I remember you doing the review on that.
Yep. And that came out with the companion PS2, Spider PS4. But it's one my but both great but didn't read, but it picks up with this game up and it's a good sequel. Well, shot kind of shows more like its own story, a spin-off. And in my opinion, it's a fun game. Well, I don't have a PS5 yet, unfortunately, we get to the PS version, unfortunately. But despite that, I'm holding a PS5 maybe holiday season again. Maybe quite on that one, but if you're a fan out there of Spider-Man, that game for you. Speaking of Spidey, ha 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 ha! The way the issue came out of Spider-Man, oh boy, there's nothing I want to have in years. Welcome one more day of existence. I won't get spoilers, not like the issue already, but holy shit, they're doing the thing. And I'm happy. Why? Because they're getting closer and closer to my dream of here and probably all these years. And I'll be set for life. Because I wanted to hide it. Damn it! If Superman was doing anything as someone Johnson to report is fucking me up, then we have to do Mary Jane. What happened, damn it? I hope when that happened in the last movie, that issue. Damn! I'm so excited to see what happens next. I can't wait.
Yeah, on the topic of Fool's Gold, which went up today for me, I noticed that I made a mistake in part of my review. It was in regards to the story part. It was actually meant to be 3.5 out of 10, not 3.5 out of 5. One of my watchers actually pointed that out. So thanks to that watcher. That subscriber. So, and that is how I normally review it. The way it sort of worked with how much I think the story was worth, that rating, where I made the mistake, it wouldn't have worked properly. So,
yeah.
So a big thanks to them.
Yeah.
Superman issue 27.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot. We don't boring and what I meant point unnecessary. Shark Boy, I have a good movie. Wait, what? What trailer? I don't remember a trailer.
I've already heard that there is meant to be a sequel of Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Why?
Yeah, it's a good question. Why? I think the first movie was pretty good for what it was.
Okay. Granted, I don't remember. God brought my memory ago.
It was good for what it was. It wasn't like top tier movie, but
it wasn't.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. Continue.
So yeah, it's an interesting movie, but no, I didn't get to see the trailer, Michael Brent.
Neither did I.
How you be, Michael Brent? I hope you're well. Oh, that's another thing I did too. I put up a questionnaire this week on my Twitter as to who people's favorite legacy characters are. Now, this can apply to movies, this can apply to anime, this can apply to manga, TV series, comics, you name it. And, of course, where they're from. There were some really good answers there. Some said Tim Drake. What else was covered?
Wally West, John Kent.
Wally West, John Kent, Damian Wayne. Of course, can't forget Damian Wayne because he helps make up the Super Sons.
Yep.
Something that we really need right now. So that's been really interesting. What else was covered? I think some people mentioned they like Jason Todd, and you know what? That's all cool. That's all fine. I've got no problem if you like Jason Todd over a certain character. That's your choice, and it's not for me to change it. All right.
Now, speaking actually of news, I completely forgot about this. Join Fanatic 4, the way issue of Mandalore. There's an economy to have actually with Finger, and yeah, a lot of people are pissed off. Which, hang on, I'll try to show you what I'm talking about. Here it is.
What have we got here? This Marvel hero is no longer a mutant.
Warning, it didn't spoil, but Fanatic issue 26.
That got to do with Franklin?
Yes.
What a bummer.
Oh, here it is. But I know what you're thinking, Richard. I'm in your mind. You want to come back to the core, hoping that or if any of my X-Men can finally restore your immune power. We cannot. I said, why not? You're not a mutant. According to this label, you've never been one. A child, you dream of being different, special, without intending to use your cosmic power to alter every cell in your own body till it appeared as if you possessed the X gene. Meaning you were the mutant from the very beginning. So wait. So Federer would not use enough or use more like casting thing around with shit. I was my train of thought. Fuck. Yeah, I was a train of thought in this one, but Kyle beating the other like any other killer like Scarlet and Quicksilver. And honestly, on my Skull and Quicksilver, that thing was just stupid. This in my opinion, it doesn't matter. Because frankly, in my opinion, who fucking cares? Like, I didn't get anything with the music or not. I care more about the story. And honestly, like, whatever. Like, didn't affect me.
Sure. Well, I don't really follow the Fantastic Four that much, so it's not really on my list. I did sort of like check out the one of the early issues when it first came out, but not so much now. But we do have another answer from Michael Brent. Here we go. He's got one of our favorites, Superboy, Jonathan Samuel Kent, Miles
Morales, Tiny Adventures, Animania, Freakazoid, Gwenpool. Gwenpool now here, so is the Gwenpool is more of a parody of a parody.
True.
Yep.
Oh, well, not only that, this week I've been catching up with some anime, some more Reborn by Akira Amano. That's just the animated series, and it's going through the story of the Future Arc. And just when you think things couldn't change and get any different, well, it does. The stakes get lifted higher, something else changes in the scenario, and here's Suna Sawada either coming into, he has to come in to be the hero and pluck up the courage to save his friends, or someone else comes in to help. So that's been really interesting. With some manga here, I should be covering a manga type video probably within the next week. That'll be interesting. Not so much a manga review. I am slowly trying to work up towards my next lot of manga reviews as we get closer towards the end of the year. And that's been interesting.
Yep.
I really want to catch up with some more Full Metal Alchemist, but that's where I got to like catch up with Black Torch. Yeah, go ahead.
I completely forgot to mention that yesterday apparently the Wonder Woman 1984 is going to go out to HBO Max and go to theaters.
I saw something on that.
Yeah, I did a video on it, and I don't know how I feel about that. Just wait, what? Why? Like, I'm having to go to theaters. I'm going to HBO Max, but it's got a double-edged sword.
Yeah. Well, you know that people are going to choose sort of like the easiest option, which will quite likely be streamed from home.
Yeah.
If I were to pick anything. But that's not to say that they should actually be able to go out and enjoy the cinema.
Yeah.
Ever watch Boruto? Yes, I do watch Boruto. Yeah. In fact, I do need to catch up with some episodes of Boruto. In fact, I think I'm about 20 plus episodes behind. I think.
Yeah, I still need to catch up. I mean, they would all anime some other stuff. I didn't get to catch up.
Or DBZ, GT. Not really much that.
No.
Not really being a fan.
I watched it a long time ago, but no. Pass.
One TV series that I have been watching is called Monkey.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it? It was actually something that was shown here in Australia. I'm not too sure where else it was shown. And it's based on the Journey to the West. But it's actually done by Japanese actors.
Nice.
So, and it's sort of like their way of honoring China's past with, and this is a series that was done in started in 1978.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you hear words that are a little bit colourful, such as the P word, which ends with the TER. You do hear the B word that ends with the itch I've got.
Yep.
So it's not afraid to bring up those words.
Yep.
In the story, and it's at the time it was considered general audience when it first came out, and I learned about it through my LCS that a place was actually selling it, and I thought, okay, maybe I might be able to pick it up local, and I did, and I've been watching through the first season of Monkey, and slowly moving towards the second season. There's 52 episodes of it overall. So that's been quite interesting. Did you know Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon cartoons take their inspiration from anime? That's an interesting thing to know, Michael Brent.
That's interesting. No. Let's see. And yours came out this week. Since that finally came out, I know that I read the Deceased came out. Hobo was in, and wow. It's up at the Super Sentai. You go back to the issue, and it's made me so happy. Because I figured both Allboard John and Cassie team at the kid. It was on about that. It was awesome.
I do like what Tom Taylor has done with the Super Sons in the Deceased run. Even though it's basically an Elseworld story, he does actually get the character.
Yeah.
One thing I did like what Tom Taylor did, I know it's been... cool.
That made me smile.
Yes.
Yeah. I love the series. It's so adorable. It's so bad. And it makes me so happy.
Damien needs more
hugs. Why is it even? Damn it.
Damien needs more hugs. I like the hug that he got from Stephanie, I think it was.
Yeah.
In the series. And I know Ash on comics sort of complained about it, but you got to understand that even though Stephanie Brown is also a part of the Bat family in main canon, she has actually done some things to help him be more of a kid. And, well, one of those things in sort of like being more of a kid, like, yeah, you know, he is the son of the Bat. She tries to help him be grounded a little bit more. That's where Dick Grayson is also fantastic for that role. But with the terrible writing, especially around Bruce Wayne and also what's happened with Damien and also John.
All three characters have been doing of a bandit and Tom King. Okay, my guy's up right now.
Tom King, I'd actually allow. Not Tom King. Tom King did have some nice scenes in his run that I did enjoy.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm talking early in the run before it went to shit creek.
Yeah.
I love the Rules of Engagement trade paperback.
Same.
Because in that you do have Damian Wayne and Dick Grayson practically back together. And that is actually something many of the fans missed. And I feel that he sort of like took that on board. And here we go. There's a bit of a conversation between them. And it was so awesome. Yeah, there was a slight... well, when they first brought it out, there was a error with the issue. And it wasn't pointed out until later. I think they ended up bringing a second printing out with the issue corrected. Because in it you had Dick Grayson basically pointing out that Damien's like 10 years old. No, that's incorrect. And in the correction, when they did bring it out, they had Damien saying, no, I'm 13, like in his early teens. And I'm glad that they did that. Because you don't want to lose those who have been following the series. And that had been pointed out in the early issues of the Teen Titans run that he started to turn 13. Now, things that you can see in that issue is that, well, about the only one who sort of gave a crap that he was turning 13 was one of our favorites, Alfred. I think in Alfred's case, he's best dad. Alfred is best dad. Because he also is there to sort of like ground Bruce a bit. In some of his decisions. Even though not all of Bruce's decisions work, but he does need him for that moral compass, that moral insight. Because you got to look at his years of looking after Bruce Wayne. Oh my goodness. Moving on to like other things. Some comics that I've been reading through this week. Mainly some DC, a little bit of Marvel. I caught up with the latest issue of, not the latest issue of Last Remains, but the issue before that in regards to ASM Last Remains. That's been interesting. So I look forward to when that arc is over. It's going to have a lot to it, I think, when it comes out. Probably 10 issues, I think.
Yep.
when it comes out in trade. I could be incorrect on that. We'll see what Marvel does. I was meant to be getting Swordmaster, but it seems my LCS forgot that I had asked for it. So
Swordmaster, you're not missing much, are you? I don't really care about that book.
I like the idea and the concept of the character.
Yeah.
I'll give him that. And I like how it's sort of like connected to the character's past, or if anything, the character's family lineage in a way.
Yeah. I did read Extra Swords, and I am so done with the event. This event's so boring. 21 of bullshit and no sword fights. Rip off. Boo. What about sword fight? But no, I get random bullshit. What?
Yeah, I've heard, what is it? Into the Phoenix is coming up. I've seen through
That's what
the
the event is.
promotion material, and it's sort of like, how about you land what you're working with first before you start promoting this? Like, where's the 2 to 4 issue break in between before you start this?
Honestly, I'm just burnt out with Marvel events. I am done with Extra Sword. This should not be 22 parts. No, not that. Not her fight. Her fight, that's garbage. Extra Sword is a 22 part bit of filler and bullshit to the point that I just don't give it anymore. Like, this should not be 22 parts. This should be like 10 parts, not 22. This is like filler. Granted, sounded really fun. The Wolverine issue was fun. X-Force was fun. But other than that, there's nothing to talk about. It's just random nonsense. Until we have to get the actual main plot. With the main plot itself, I don't know what's going on in Extra Sword anymore. I dropped all the time. The only issues I read that were good were X-Men with the Pocket and Genesis. X-Force, which is fun. Excalibur was interesting. Betsy died. It was that depressing. Yeah, that's all I got. Last issue I had Hellions, and Hellions did not do any of the swords. Then Medicine and his that did bullshit. And Medicine is like a jerk because he kills his own team. Jerk. Yeah. Medicine is such an asshole.
Yeah, Michael Brent brings up a good point here.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. I remember when they first solicited it for it to have 7 issues, and those 7 issues turned into 9 issues.
Yeah, it was just bullshit. Because you could tell that story should not be 9, and they fucked up Warrior for garbage. Ugh! I'm not going to let that go.
It was a terrible ending.
It was a terrible event as well.
No, it did make things interesting. Just around the first issue. Did you get to read the new Daredevil issue? It turns out that him and Spider-Man are not going to fight after all. They were able to patch things up.
I know you read the issue, but that's good. I'm happy about that.
I think
I don't really hear it anymore.
Yeah, if I remember, that's the Chip Zdarsky Daredevil.
Yep.
No, I've not been following that series, but it would be nice to see a really nice Elektra series, if not close to the Frank Miller run.
Yeah.
Because that is one character that I do like in Marvel.
Yep.
And she's a sexy assassin.
Yep.
Just gotta say it. It's my birthday. I got it.
Oh. Yep.
And I do think Daredevil and Elektra do make a nice couple. But that's neither here or there.
Yeah. Agreed. But anyways, as far as last main concern, I am intrigued with Spidey, because the one thing I'm really hoping that we do, I've been betting for years, for a decade, and that it would try, I think we made which, hang on, I'm gonna try to show you. Yes. Yeah.
All right.
Right.
That's the Nick Spencer one.
No.
Oh, no.
These are the like between you about and plus like the marriage. Like I'm hoping by end of last means this happens. Why? Because I've been saying for a little decade that the marriage needs to return. Because it did one to this department that needs to return after the marriage people again. Give me a dollar, damn it. Because come on, like if we can have particularly but it doesn't got it with Superman. Hang on, I'm not sure what I mean.
Yeah, just because of that one more day nonsense. Yes, and it's practically happened with Superman, with freaking Batman, with some of the shit that's happened there.
Yeah. Yeah. Hang on. Let's see if I can find lots of means.
Oh, let's bring in the Omnibus.
Oh, that's a good idea.
You can't do anything to fix up the present continually in your present DC universe.
Nope.
Nah, we'll just be lazy and do this. Nah. The idea is good. It is nice for it to give more creative freedom, but how about also listening to what readers actually want?
Found it. I found lots of means.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Spoiler if you're not watching means already. But, well, yeah. Can you really hurry up? But we know it already, and you know what they're going with this. Basically, for what I can tell, I think Watch Mean is going to let Comedy one more day out of existence because they left it one more day.
Now, I noticed that the Stacys were brought into this run, like the dead Stacys, and I'm wondering.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if they could actually be brought back to life.
I hope
doesn't
not.
Mean they will. But it doesn't mean they won't.
Ever.
So it's just a thought that's out there. It doesn't mean it's correct. It's just, I'm wondering if they will bring them back to life.
My hope that might happen because frankly, we've done back so many times before and say, no more clones. I'm done with that crap. Stop bringing back Granted and her fall back to the death. Did it too many times, but no more clones. Stop it. Like I'm done with clones.
Well, we don't know that if they're going to be brought back to life, that they'll be clones. They might actually be the original Stacys that will be brought back to life.
My bet that's not going to happen because we saw Harry Osborn did it well. Secretary Harry Osborn was not a demon, which I don't feel about that. My feeling that Harry Osborn actually is not the it is Harry Osborn from the dead, but the brand new Harry Osborn not a fake. This is real Harry Osborn who came out from hell. Which makes sense because let's face it, Harry Osborn brought from the dead was bullshit in one more day. You know, people are retired Spider-Man, a kid, we spot, but I agree. Like I've been saying that for years.
Well, if they were to do it that way, they will have to take in effect of just some of the outcome it might have, because I've met like some other people who still prefer Peter Parker as Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Even though it can like be done in an Elseworld story, yes, Peter Parker. Yeah, that in itself is technically an Elseworld story.
True.
Or a what-if story. But it's still good by what you can see of the graphics, how they bring it across. I do like some of the small humor that's in it of what I've seen of people playing it in walkthrough. And in it, you get some calls from Peter Parker, contacting Miles just to make sure he's doing all right, and that that actually makes a really good mentor out of him.
Mm-hmm.
That I like of what I've seen so far. So when I've got the time, I'm going to have
to... And that's in the comic. They have not utilized that punch in the comic at all with Peter Meyer. They messed that up bad in Benny's crap. And they go, well, I think the Dan Strauss crap. And it never got fixed until finally recently in Nick Spencer's one. And with them Sonic Mid one. Superman brought back. Oh yeah, Superman was brought back during.
He was in one of the death metal issues.
Yeah, the training crisis.
As well, in one of the one shots.
Yes, training crisis. Definitely training crisis.
And that was really interesting, and it was actually nice that they brought across a way as how you got to see how Superboy Prime wanted to basically bring out a form of utopia of the universe. And I guess on top of that, he's also learning that not all utopias are that brilliant.
Oh, perfection.
Yeah. Like, as much as the idea is good, it also takes away from small things that are missing in that world, that are missing in that universe.
Yep.
Like, we're at times where your hero needs to lose in a fight.
Yep.
So that they can learn to get back up again and learn from their mistakes.
Yep.
I think that was actually something really good that was brought across in, whether you love or hate this movie, the Batman Begins one by Christopher Nolan. I think it brought across that nice thing in regards to Batman's character.
Yep.
Like, you got to learn to pick yourself up even when you do make a mistake. Because some cases you might not have anyone there.
Yep.
So, any other interesting news come out this week?
I don't really know, to tell you the truth. But besides the All 4 stuff and the Depth Mode stuff that came out. Well, and Mario Kart 15, I know that came out, but other than that, yeah, I got nothing. Well, actually, wait, one thing that did come out this week, I completely forgot about this. The Tom and Jerry trailer came out.
Oh, okay.
And it looks mediocre. Then again, I'm not surprised. It's live action, so it's cartoon hybrid. Well, kind of, sort of. It's still the same design that the Gunners, and still the same about the and at the banner. It's live action, so yeah, it looks mediocre. But honestly, I have no hope for that movie, so I don't care.
Yeah, there was a interesting trailer that actually came out today as well. I'll also send it through.
I know Cyberpunk, I think the trailer came out, but that was awesome.
Alright, and it's through DC.
Oh yeah, I know they
Batman, Soul of the Dragon. Oh, I already like how they've done the soundtrack for that.
Yep, very kung fu.
I think that is cool. I like the soundtrack.
Same.
It fun. And in it, it's very clear as to which characters are there and together. We've got Richard Dragon, we've got Shiva, I'm not too sure who the other one is.
Bronze Tiger.
That's who it is, Bronze Tiger. And it looks really promising.
Yep.
And in a way, it sort of reminds me a bit like Enter the Dragon. A bit
Yeah.
like, it doesn't mean it is like Into the Dragon, but a bit like Into the Dragon. Like,
Yeah.
mainly on the music side of things, it gives you that feel that, okay, is there a tournament or something going to happen in this? I want to know. Who are
Yeah.
the villains that they're chasing off? Really incredible.
Yep.
And I got to check that out earlier. Also, some rumors in the manga community, especially in relation to what's happening in Boruto. We could end up losing Naruto. Could. Doesn't mean it will happen, but it could end up happening. So,
I don't follow manga, so I have no comments whatsoever.
no problems. But you do follow some anime, don't you?
Mm.
Well, what's happening in the manga will also affect
Like the anime,
the
I suspect that much. Yeah. Honestly, I did hear about this, but I got no comment. Let's we'll see how that turns out. I have any idea. Yeah, that's all I got for news. But besides Cyberpunk 2077, which I'm so looking forward to get that game, I'm so hoping to get out of the game for December 10th. Oh, one more thing, I actually forgot. The video game award coming out in December. I was wondering if you want to join me for that one.
what game?
The video game awards.
Oh, video game awards. Yes, I remember you sending that in DM.
Yeah.
I might be able to join you on that stream. I think for myself, it's going to be. Okay, I'm gonna have to mute temporarily.
Yeah, hang on. Let's see. December 10th. At the time. 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Oh, I'm screen share right now. Can you see? Okay. Yoo. Yoo. Great, I'm alone.
Okay, sorry about that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're back.
Alright.
You lose the internet, did you?
Yeah.
All right.
Hang on.
Well,
I'm trying to screen share at the something.
all right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll probably be ending the stream soon anyway, so
Okay.
I might give it about 15 minutes.
Okay.
Because something that we had planned to happen here at, say, 1 p.m. our time, they actually turned up a little bit earlier.
Okay. All right. Hang on. I'm
So-
trying to screen. I'm trying to do it, but I
Alright.
don't screen share the thing. All
right.
Yeah. This will be quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Video Game Award 2020.
Yep. I would definitely like to join you with that, and I hope it works out time-wise with us both.
Yeah. It starts 7 p.m. Eastern, but I set my live stream on like 6:40, I think. What's the if I find my live stream? Let's see.
Now this is where study time
Got
is actually
6:45. Got. I set my stream at 6:45, December 10th. So
Alright.
your time would be around.
Well, I'll go to that on my end.
Yeah. Stop sharing.
See if I can find one of your latest videos that you put up.
Yeah.
And I'll go through that way and I'll see if it works out okay time-wise.
Yeah, because the actual show started at 7 p.m. Eastern my time.
Yeah. Where there we go. Set reminder. Oh. Ten. Let's see. Yeah, I should be able to go to it. I should be able to make it, but I might not be on for long.
Gotcha.
I will have some form of an appointment that day as well.
Gotcha.
So even if I'm there for, say, maybe 2 hours, get to enjoy it. Definitely look forward to checking it out. But maybe after my appointment's over, I might be able to come back in, depending if the stream's still going. Or depending on how long the stream goes for.
Mm-hmm.
And how long the awards go for.
Yeah.
I think it normally goes for about, is it 4 hours?
I think 4 hours, yeah. There's a pre-show, I know that. But the actual show is 7, so hopefully time my life we get everything set up, because I've been waiting for not for the award show. The award show itself, I don't give a damn about. I care more with the announcements. And I'm hoping I get a lot of people to join me for that one, because I don't want to do it alone. But we'll see how it turns out.
It's always nice to have someone to bounce off of.
Yeah.
And it's good in sort of like being able to invite friends or people you've made friends of online to enjoy it with you. I did try inviting Nightwolf Plays, but he was busy today, so well, I hope he's enjoying his day, whatever he's doing.
Yep. But anyway, that's all I got for news.
All right.
Reboot. Yeah, I did hear about that. I'm hoping it's gonna be good. If you got the Animaniacs reboot, I will watch that. I will review that hopefully tomorrow when that comes out. Tomorrow, I think.
Yeah, I do like one. Yeah, was it Tiny Toons that does Pinky and the Brain?
No,
I remember correctly.
No,
that's someone else.
Yeah,
that's Animaniacs. Tiny Toons.
Tiny Toons was Spin Up Balloon Tunes. I don't remember. I remember we were on that show. It still holds up. It's so funny. It's like it's hilarious.
Alrighty then.
Yeah.
Ooh. Don't think there's anything else, much else to share, is there?
I in Cyberpunk. That's all that came out this week.
Yeah, Cyberpunk, the video game.
Yeah, which I'm so looking forward to that game. The more trailer I watch, the more I want so bad. Especially the late trailer. Holy shit, it's so cool. Johnny Silverhand, that was badass. I can't wait to play it.
Well, I'm looking forward to doing my next, I think it's a comic trade and manga haul video. Next video. And rough guess that will turn up within the week. So a week to a week and a half at most. And I could end up having that week off because there's nothing really in that list of comics and trades that I want to review. Unless there's something that I'm actually reading through at the moment that I might want.
Wait, what? Playing Michael Bay new content, another new Persona game. I did not know.
I think at the moment, it's talk of either what could be Persona 6. Could be. Doesn't mean it will be. But then there's another Persona 5 game.
It's the Dynasty War. That's the Persona game, right?
Persona 5 Scramble. So.
Yes, that's the Dynasty Wars game.
Yeah.
Kind of, sort of. With Persona.
No, it's not really a dancing one, actually. It's
no, not Dynasty. I said Dynasty Warrior. DYNASTY.
Oh yeah. It's done by the same group that does Dynasty Warriors. Yes.
Yeah. But it's also adding in the Persona mechanics, and I think it's a sequel to Persona 5.
Yes, it is.
Sort of.
Yeah, it's. I think it is meant to be a sequel to Persona 5 or Persona 5 Royale. And I do like the look of the mechanics in it. And it might be actually a little bit more easier to play in the game compared to how they do it normally in the game.
Yep.
In Persona 5.
I'm more into turn-based combat. I'm going mainly Persona 5 Royal, and I love this game. I didn't need my favorite game that came out this year.
Yeah. I still need to work on finishing Persona 5 Royale.
Yeah.
It's not an easy game. I'll definitely give it that.
It's difficult for me.
Even if you do say pick an easy setting, it's still not easy. It lets you know that if you want to make it to the next chapter, you got to work for it.
Yep. Yeah, I did hear about that. No, I have no comments.
Yep. Well, we might prepare to end the stream then.
Yeah, which by anyways here.
Yep. Big thanks to everyone who made it, including King of Inferno. You know, I'm not too sure if he's still present or not. Of course, Michael Brent.
Yep.
Who else made it? I think that's about all.
Yeah, I think that's it.
So until then, let's keep it colorful. And if you've made it to the end of the broadcast or end of the stream, you are awesome. So let's get to shilling. Well, you do your shilling.
You can follow me. You just Tevya Smolkas. My page on Twitter. I think we'll group it. Then you can follow on Twitter.tv Tevya Smolkas. I did do my video Kingdom of Melody Memory. So if you want to check that video out, go ahead. I could do a more consultation video, which that took an hour long to make because that took a lot out of me. The more I thought about it, that took an hour in order to make that video. So
I did want someone else who did make it to the stream. Daft Pen. Daft Pen Comics.
Yeah,
I'm not
Dog Comics.
sure if he's
Yeah.
still here or not, but thanks heaps for making it to my birthday stream.
Yep.
I appreciate every single one of my subs. Hey, if there's something that you happen to see in any of my manga halls, especially like upcoming manga halls, and you'd like to see me review it, let me know in the comments, because sometimes I'm not going to have that time to sort of like check out the comments every time.
Yeah.
So I try to keep the comics around until the manga haul video goes up. And after that, I'm able to do what I need to do and set things up for that review.
Yep.
Because I know there are some great trades, great mangas that you can like find and review on the channel. In fact, one of my most popular viewed videos is actually of a manga.
Hey.
And that is actually a Boruto volume, I think it's 7, which leads up to Finding of Kawaki and whatever else. I'm not going to give away any spoilers, but it has been an interesting read.
Yep.
Now for me to catch up with other manga that I've got.
Yep.
And until then, thank you so much. Thanks to you as well for Tevya to making it. You know, it was a little bit delayed.
Yeah.
Things happen. I'm not gonna let it ruin my day.
Yep.
And thanks to anyone else who made it in text. Because in the new manga, news, Dusty is going to know. Well, we don't know that for sure. Not until it's actually being delivered to the reader through the panels. And if we are going to find that out, it's going to be through the Viz or the Shonen Jump website. So there is rumor that maybe Naruto could end up dying.
We'll see.
We haven't got confirmation of it yet, but we'll see what happens.
Yep.
Until then, thanks heaps to everyone who's made it today, and let's keep it colorful.
Bye.
Bye.